with Counsellor Stella live here on Great Commission TV. Yes, I know your day has been good. I know it is well, despite what it is. We are surviving. We thank God, and all glory belongs to Jah alone. I have intelligent guests in the house, and person of Chief here, and then person of my lady CEO here. I would like them to introduce themselves lovely. Although Chief, you're looking so handsome this evening.
Thank you.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness. It's been like a year plus, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
almost
goodness.
a year.
That's great. That's good. Good to see you. You're looking so lovely. Oh my goodness. Oh my lady. Wow. So pretty. I love the smile. Looking so beautiful.
You're not bad looking at all.
Thank you so much.
No.
All right. We come to dive into this interesting topic that talks about how can you deal with a partner who harbors his or her own emotions in marriage or in relationship. That person that bottle keep how he feels within him or her without letting it out. Before we dive into this interesting topic that touches each one of us, I'm sure in our homes we might be coming across this one way or the other. I would like Chief to introduce himself to our audience. Chief, would you mind do that for us?
I'm Ni Amawulu. Ni Amawulu. The Jersey chair of Mamplovi, Jamestown.
All right.
Yeah.
Ni Amawolo. That's
Wolo.
good. Yeah, you always make mistakes when I want to pronounce it. All right, that's fine. Thank you so much, Ni. You're welcome,
thank
sir.
you.
Thank you. All right, my lady, please give us the introduction who you are.
Okay. My name is Rahina too. I'm the CEO of R&R Beauty Hub. Most especially, I deal in cosmetology. Yes, that's my work. Thanks for having me on this show.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. All right, we're diving into this interesting topic that talks about how you do. How would you cope if your partner is such one that like harboring or like keeping or like bottling how he feels, he or her emotions? How do you cope? When people hide their emotions in marriage, how do you feel your partner if he or she is such one? But before we dive into this, we want to know what emotion is all about. Of course, you know emotion, what it is. It's how you feel within you. It could be the bad side, it could be the good side, it could be the harsh, it could be the soft. It depends. We all have all kinds of emotions. It depends on the one you fall in. Chief, do you want to tell us a little bit, add to what I said, what emotion is all about?
Emotions are something that, if I were you, I don't know how to explain it, but we have people who have, too deep emotions,
Okay.
too deep. The emotions are very bad.
Very deep.
They
As
are
in when it's deep, it's bad.
bad, yeah.
Why do you say it's bad?
Oh, it's bad to the extent that, it creates, hate or hatred
Okay.
into them. So that emotions can create a lot of, bad,
Hating them as in, can you nail it well? Sorry, Chief. When you talk
sometimes,
about hate,
when by keeping those things in them,
yeah.
when you keep those things in you, maybe your husband or your wife is doing something or your wife is doing something, put it. And, when the husband is doing something, maybe she decided not to talk. She's keeping it. With the evil thoughts or the evil mindset, she will have a bad influence or bad mind to do something
You're right.
to you.
You're right.
Because she will not talk. And she's harboring those things in she's keeping those things in there. So if you don't take care, when the devil steps in, something bad will happen.
You're right, Chief. You're making a good point.
Yeah.
Is it true? Might love your take.
Yeah, my take on it is sometimes it's not as bad as you said.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sometimes depends on your partner. There are some partners that really don't take things as it should be.
Yeah.
Like there's an argument in the house or there's a problem that this lady or this man wants to talk about it and the partner wouldn't allow or sometimes be aggressive. So most people that I know or have heard about, mostly they prefer staying silent.
Thank you.
Than voicing
Speaking
things
out.
out. Yes.
Sometimes
they do that not because they are hating the person or they just want peace.
They just won't let go.
Yes, I'm not even about letting go. They just want peace, because he or she knows that even if I'm going to say or react about whatever is going, my partner wouldn't likely take it nice.
Okay.
You get me?
Okay.
There are so many ways of emotions, and everybody and how they go about their emotion. Some people, with your topic today, that's my take on it. I think some people try to,
And I believe I would just
because
chip in
of how their partners go about
about
some
some
issues.
issues.
Yeah.
All right, she's making a good point, but it's like Chief is not really okay with this.
I'm not okay.
I'm into other side of it.
The other side is senior Kano. We said silence means consent. Silence means consent, and when you are living with a man in a home, at least whatever the man does, you are supposed to tell the man. If he or she is wrong, or if he's wrong, tell the man that he's wrong, or just come out.
Tell the woman
that she's wrong. Are you getting me? It's not by keeping it and or get emotional. You know, I've experienced such behavior within my entire life, and then I have
with your experience.
With my experience, you know, I've experienced a woman like that before, who always keeps, you know, harboring things in there.
And it caused a lot of danger.
Danger.
All right.
And you know, it got to a time when she decided to, you know, when anytime she cooks, she tries to use, you know, unfiltered waters and all those things, and then I got to know that thing has cost her, because she never knew what the real chieftaincy is. So people who come to me or people who visit me have, you know, a very big this thing on her.
Issues with her coming to around you.
And she's afraid to even talk.
Wow. Are
you getting me? And I'm afraid that I always tell her, if you feel like you are not happy, or somebody comes to me and what's the person, don't hesitate to, you know, tell me, so that I will
know how to go about
things. But it's not about you keeping it, and then later on, maybe a month time, then she will tell you, you did that. No, I don't think it's good.
Yeah, with you are an understanding man, but not all men are the same.
Yeah.
Some men will retaliate and make a big issue out of nothing. You get me? So when you are with such a man, and the little things that he does, and you feel like, because you as a woman, you feel like becoming together as one. He's your husband, so you have to always watch out for him.
Yeah.
But there are some men that, trust me, when you want to advise them, they have this. I don't want to
ego.
Call it ego.
Sorry.
But there are some men that really has that.
Yeah.
And they feel like, no, I'm the man. Yeah. Who are you to advise me? I should be advising you. I'm the man of the house. Yeah. I'm this, I'm that.
They want to take control.
I'm not saying you are wrong,
yeah.
but there are other men who react differently to problems.
Issues like that.
So sometimes most of the ladies try to
keep it within themselves,
not to harbor.
Okay.
But I'm sure Susan also has its disadvantage, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Because if you harbor many things in you, it really makes you become a different person.
Yeah. Evil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a devil.
All right.
It could be a devil. It could be even a different person altogether.
Yeah.
It can change you, make you, or make you.
All right. All right. You're making me to understand that there's so many kinds of emotions.
Yeah.
That's your take. He is bringing his take. He is saying that he prefers when a woman let it out.
Yeah.
That so many women have caused a lot of destruction in their marriage and home, and he has given us his experience, that he has come across such that the woman was keeping harboring as a chief he is when people come to visit him in a palace, and there's so many kind of visitings and all of that, the woman keep it within herself. She doesn't let it know. And Chief said he have confronted, let me know what it is so that we solve it amicably before it gets too late. But no way, some people will keep it within themselves. When the issue or whatever it is have gotten out of hand, they let it out, and by then I think it makes you look devilish, because it's like you've keeping things. Chief is making on his own, he's giving us he's giving his own take, and I think he's making a point too. And my lady is also making a good point, because everyone have a way of he or her own emotions. And what I have here, I just received one message that said that some people learn to suppress feelings because they don't want to cause violence. They are afraid of conflict. That is where her tech is coming from. That means we have all kinds of emotions. She is saying, with what she's saying and the message I have here right now, it goes like people choose to keep their feelings, to suppress it when it's growing up to voice out. They just decide to keep, because they are afraid of conflicts and because they don't want to appear weak.
Yeah.
That is her own take.
Okay.
So the both side is the good point. And I think, Chief, what she's saying, what do you have to say as I explain for them?
I'll chip in. I think, CEO, do you understand Ghana?
Why not?
Yeah. Let me chip in the Ghana language.
That's fine.
You know, we have something we call, there are 3 things involved on this set. And what Game, what you want to wake, what you join law, nile law, kengalo.
Yeah.
So, nibi etene, keji oyejelem, ni yojibu, alo ni ujibu, ne keni bi etene asano tau. Ne wo join lo nya tumo nile lo ni nile lo nya tumo ngalo shinungo ni kenaka ni bi ekio tumo be no chon. Keeping those things in you onumishi doesn't make you join lo. So different join lo, different nile lo.
Okay.
Different nile lo, different join lo. Because nile ele wa kasio. She dwemo no ke habu.
Yeah.
Onumishi dwemo no ke habu. Ni nga o ke nga toyi.
Yeah.
No keji o keep no ko yomi. Na kani e chon abonsan yomi. There's no way out ake ekole oke moko e marry alo oke moko ye ni mo ke ni bin table nakamo is very dangerous person. Keeping silence or keeping things in you can cause a lot of things because you feel like your husband is okay, let me say is rude and maybe action feel giddy giddy. So for you to prevent your marriage or all those things, you just want to keep it.
No.
By keeping those things, like let go, let me do it and let go, as you are saying, keeping those things can cause a lot of things. Are you getting me? So being in that soup as Juen Law,
Sorry.
as Juen Law, ni numoke ha boy, numoke mini, love your neighbor as thyself, as we are saying. No, why do I keep something secret or something against my neighbor if I feel like telling her?
Can I come in?
I know you chip in, so I'm just making a point here that for all what we know, keeping or harboring something in you, I don't think is the best.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the best
I'm
because
not saying
yeah,
it's the best.
yeah,
I'm not saying
yeah.
it's the best.
All right.
You are not saying that,
No.
so
I'm just saying
yeah.
in some circumstances.
In every circumstance, you
In
need to avoid.
No, the society sometimes. Yeah,
No, it's like
in marriage.
see
You please
See
let
you.
me make my point before I forget. In some marriages,
Yeah,
trust me,
yeah,
you voiced out.
yeah,
Sometimes you talking to your partner,
yeah,
who say, "Enye ye,"
yeah,
and then you try to go like to an extension to extended family,
yeah,
people close to you, to see
yeah,
if you go to those people,
yeah,
it could make your partner listen or try
yeah,
to cope with you.
yeah,
I believe when you say you love somebody, you should love them with everything that
yeah,
comes with them.
yeah,
So if you say you love me enough to marry me,
yeah,
you should know me very well
Yeah.
to choose to marry me.
yeah,
And I'm sure I would have made you known, say,
yeah,
I will prefer we talk about things.
Yeah.
We talk about problems when it happens.
Yes, okay.
But after marriage, then you start changing. We all change.
Yeah.
I'm not putting it on one gender. We all change. But I get to a point where you've talked, and it's not working.
Yeah.
And you feel like you are in a relationship and it feels like you are alone in the relationship.
Just to chip in, are you using the 3 aspects that I said?
Yes.
And it didn't work?
No.
Are you join more?
Yes.
Nili?
Yes.
Kenga?
You've used all.
I don't think it will.
All right. So let me come in. Let me come in here. Right now, we are talking to our audience, and we want them to follow us. Okay.
Yeah.
So we want them to understand that keeping emotions within you, it's not the best.
Yeah.
It is not the best. Chief say it's not the best, and my lady say it is not the best. But my lady is helping us to understand with her own take or on her own take that sometimes you need to keep quiet and swallow and let go. But I think on my own take, when you want to swallow and let go in some issue, it could be a minor issue.
Yeah.
Issue, for example, I could hear sometimes people go like toothpaste have bring a whole lot of disaster and have separated so many marriages.
Yeah.
Maybe toothpaste, you take it from the middle, you take it from the head. Such one or such an illustration or such of issues is something you can let go.
Yeah.
But not whilst maybe probably you have a king, your husband is a king, he have people he's controlling, and those people are doing things that is not the best for you as a woman, and you keep it within yourself. That's not how peace is going to reign.
Yeah.
Because every day when you see those people, you get to feel bad, and the how you feel will extend to your partner, and that will always bring conflict in the home. So you better let it out so that he as a man can put stop to that or know how to work about it. I don't know. If let me go this way. Let's say you have a husband or a wife who comes home late due to her work schedules and all of that. And as a man, you think you will let her keep coming home late because you want peace to reign? Is it possible? Because you want peace to reign, you swallow how you feel that, oh, my wife comes home late, despite how she's supporting you. Some would say she's the one. So
that's not what I'm saying.
I'm giving an illustration. Is there enough a reason to say, oh, she's supporting me, so due to because she's coming home late, I have to keep quiet and keep it so that, because if I tell her to stop, it might not work. So do you think keeping quiet? I'm giving an illustration. Do you think keeping quiet would be the best?
No.
What do you think would have been the best?
It would have been the best for the man to
approach
or talk to the
woman. So in that scenario, it's not something we can just keep and say, oh, let it go. I want peace to reign.
I think you guys have misunderstood.
All right, honey.
I'm agreeing with whatever you are saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm also making you look at it from
other way.
That point
of view.
All right.
It's not like I don't agree with whatever you are saying. Why should a human being harbor?
I agree with you, but I'm bringing a scenario.
Let's forget that this person, you talk about hatred or it makes the person, you can even eventually kill yourself. Because keeping things in you,
it's dangerous.
It will explode one day. And you might not know what it may bring to you. It may bring sickness. It may be a whole lot.
And I'm also getting where she's coming
from.
And with her own view, whatever she was saying is like, it's like there are issues that you need to keep quiet. In our Ghana language, that we said, "Ahomimbi, call your try, don't know you." Jay no feno ayu amla. So there are issues that you can keep it, whereby you are not saying. But in terms of marital, that is why I chip in that. In terms of marriage,
you need to let it out.
Yeah, you need to voice out.
Is it only because it's marriage? That why you?
No, it's not about marriage alone. It's like,
give me another reason why you should let it out.
Another reason, you know, with marriage you have to let it out. You know, let those things out. You don't keep those things, and you have to use those 3 things that I said.
Can you use those things in another way we can also understand?
Yeah, in a relationship, friendship, and you know, in a job, like you are with. You are like as you are working here. I'll put it like you are here, and you decided you see something, or you saw maybe you've seen something wrong, and you decided to keep it. You keep it at your home pairing, because it will affect you.
All right, Chief, thank you so much. Right now, whether we like it or not, we have partners, we have people that like keeping things within them.
Yeah.
That is their own imperfection.
Yeah.
That is, no matter how you advise them, they choose to keep things within them.
Yeah.
Keep it to themselves. So does it mean they're the worst people you can be around with?
No, they are not.
They are not.
They are not.
Okay.
They are
So
not.
when it happens, you come across such people, how do you make them feel ease to be able to release, to be a little bit released and say what is in their mind? How do you go about it?
With those people, I think sometimes it's challenging.
Okay, thank you.
But I think it's patience.
Thank you so much.
And understanding.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It will help you guys go far.
Thank you so much.
Because you are with this person and you've realized
Thank you.
this person is a very emotional person.
Thank you so
Somebody who likes to keep things.
Same.
With those kind of people, I think you have to make sure you understand them well.
Thank you so much.
Most of the time, create conversations.
Like you.
Yes.
I
Make
have an
sure
example I'm going to drop here, right?
you know how to talk to, and don't be judgmental.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You don't have to judge those kind of
You don't have to
people.
be harsh
You
on
just
them,
have
right?
to always, you have to be patient. Because if you are so ready enough to be with that person, you chose to be with that person, I think you should do these 3 things that I've mentioned.
Okay.
To
List
help
them again. We should have patience.
patience, understanding,
Understanding.
and always try to open up a nice conversation
Okay.
that will make them want to talk
Okay.
to you.
Don't be harsh.
And listen.
Give
Try
them
to be
okay.
very
Listener.
a listening partner.
Okay.
Try to keep quiet for some time. Let them say whatever.
If you really
Don't-
love those
yes,
people,
don't interrupt.
Chief,
Yeah.
Chief, I
Don't
think you see.
judge.
I think she's making a good
Yeah,
point.
she's
What do you
making
think?
a point. Oh yeah,
You get
she's
me?
making a point.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. She's helping us to understand that we need to create a safe space.
Yeah.
When you have people that are always like harboring, bottling, keeping their emotion, hiding how they feel. She also made an interesting point. She said some of the people are challenges that put them into that kind of situation. Not that is how they are, but we have people today that is how they were brought up. But she is helping us to understand when you come across people like that, know how you go about them, have patience. So long as it's your partner, these people are this person is somebody you love. You need to have patience. You need to have understanding. You have to be calm with this person and always create a warm atmosphere.
Yeah.
And let them feel at home wherever. I think you are good in that.
Yeah.
I can remember sometimes I came to your salon. It's one of the reasons why I ran from her spa. When I go to her spa, because she knew me not today. So whenever I go to her spa, when she's making me up or tying my girly, tears will start running down my chest. She knows why. When it start running down my cheeks, she will go like, "Why are you doing this, Sister Stella? Why?" Then you see her giving me vibes. You look like my auntie. Smile, cheese. She makes me look like I'm a baby, because I'm not a child.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go like, "I'll take you to beach." "Oh, Sister Stella, get ready. I'm taking you to beach. I'm taking you to party." She just want to make me happy. And her job, I can say she's very busy, but she knew my story.
Yeah.
I'm saying this here today, I'm sorry. She knew my story. So anytime I have issue or something is bothering me, she knows how she goes about
Yeah.
it. Even yesterday we had a meeting in my shop, she came. When the issue came, she knew me and she knew I'm going out of. She just have to get up, and I know how she take a step, and she made a statement which I will not say here. So these are, I think I don't know. This is a good example for me right here. I would like you to give me an example, pure one. If you've come across someone who hides, harbor, keeps, bottle he or her emotion, and maybe later on it have caused a lot of havoc.
Yeah. I'll
Let
just
our
say,
audience, let's speak to the camera.
Yeah, I would just say I'm just adding up to whatever
Sorry.
Raina too have just said,
Said,
and then come to my own issue.
Points.
Yeah,
So let me give quick word.
with whatever, she has also used 3 things. I used 3 things, and
She also used 3, yeah.
with what I was saying is, I don't know how to, put it in the words. Knowledge, wisdom, and then with the, I don't know. the other one. But what we call in the guns,
all right.
joint law.
I think, Chief, I'll come back to this particular topic. We have to go for a quick commercial break. And when we come back, please, I'll remind you there's of course, you know what we are doing here. Time with Counsellor Stella live here on Great Commission TV. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Great Commission TV GH. Facebook, Great Commission TV GH. And also follow me on my YouTube channel, Stella's Chat Room. Probably you want us to talk one-on-one. And do not forget to hit the button, send your message coming. Of course, I begin to receive so many messages on my DM as well. We will come to that. I will respond to that. And my intelligent guests are here. They will nail it for you. Thank you so much for standing by. We will come back. Just quick commercial break. We'll back and continue. And when we come back, we want to talk about how to create a beautiful and a safe space when you come across partners or people that keep how they feel. And why are they keeping it? Some do not do it because they want to. Some are doing it because due to past relationship and all of that. When we come back, we will talk about Chief will take us through, and Lady Rahina will also dive us deeply into this particular topic. We'll come back soon. Thank you so much for standing by. For now, we're back shortly.
For me, Dini Christiana, I wouldn't rock star. Only other for some ha may come for Sase Papa a dimua and Tronima Zanim. No baby, Sase Papa will bet me a sit diatinum, and I ye I will pay woman, but oh, a titini choker beer enemy. A Lindom Gate. Lindom Gate, Omo Afienya, Mataeko. Afienya Mataheko, male opposite male konwa. Entra ho emma landlord, emfa wanim entwitwi from wate. Beje wo de. Ene tu, ochire tu. Ade cha ye tum. Ade cha ye ye osei, ni ye jojo. Tutumiri kabra beje wo de wate. Omo won sase bebrebe. Ah, ebi wo Afienya Mobole. Ebi wo Shah Hills. Shah Hills. Omo wo bi wo dodo wa. Sase yantam kakraka. Send your whooping piano, Ubenya. So whoop a factory. So whoop a see what would die. Would you see assets? Did you have person why would the piano? Ubenya. The Timwa cotton show. Send your mekan. When him some woman make Christiana winning. And some for him, mean could dear tro, and I mean your baby. And yaza. What do me and I'm with the assem? Dowena, a Ben Central University. A whole crowd what 20 which me the hostels. They say students and one more stranded. It will top it. Me advice will say, see hostel ma wo keke. And I said your person we be fire. Where yantro. Me amini Christiana Wuni. Matobi. And mercy and me di one dance. And tronim. A crajin. Bra. Never see me so. And I be see one so. Numbers in go fa was screen ase na frɛ baby bia wo mo bia no mbeje so no mama direction na wako na wani beje Lindom Gate na we are sure to deliver.
Mema ahwefo nyina akwa aba ba Amuzu Beverages Enterprise medin di Dr. Amuzu. Edinya Ghana for frame nyina ye the global penis doctor, I said the penis doctor. Now be the savior by a friend Amuzu Bites. Amuzu Bites. Now saying yeah the manpower no brain plus Amuzu co bites helps he and ya carbon and the idea Amuzu Bites. Amuzu Bites. Now in some way a drone sa a draw insa enye insa draw a draw insa na obia nisisi ya ne ya onye twa Amuzu Bites a ekọ koko how etua oto ukoko no sebi moko gya na monya na eba ukoko ni ye type na akafra ema omrimu ya omri ya ehene na ununu wasum ya ohene de ohie Amuzu Bites wey manpower helps na head ya friendly be mo so ojeje mu tentem krame kwatifra 20 fra demamra fra enam se ne menti se fro se bra 1-2 pan na 5000 enti Amuzu Bites aka atupan 5000 Bites Amuzu Bites tot baako atupan bebre Amuzu bitter talk back. Munye sumame ofie. Atupa bebre. Ninsani niye. Weni insan kafra unye ketu tota. Untu mpankwa 5,000 unyaye. Ebiom. Obebi swa ultimate fiti kwanye. Uwa menstrual pains. Ubu nsa ubre pansa ba. Ube hinya muzu bitters. When nsa onomu etiwanum. What we kebidi. Amuzu bitters. Ukebidi dia. Yem dia ne kama. Ma ade chukodua so a omre. Ena mo say amuzu bitters eyensan papa nti. You are number 1 taxing officer. The bosso. Na de omnyama ka nyina akire mo. Se ne nsan nitie. Eni egon kama. De nuane ekokwo hwe nua no. Eni adi into the shine eni betum kama. Se netie. Eni eyeko. Ebisa we yamfa kala mfra. Edu brankasa kala ni. 2 ehwam. Ni hwam ne flavor. Eye pepper hwintie na de atwe flavor no. Ehwam yiye pa. Enam sense papa nti. You are number 1 taxing officer bosso na makemu asemu akire mo. Inza papa ni. Inza na ehwam. Onumu so anyi wanum. Onumu so entese obrem wanum. Onumu wi a na o take one so dry. Na I dry se sanum biom. Kakra kasa mi hwa ase no. Nse kama. Eyensa. Ena mo send brand doors nti. Na aqua content 35% nti. Oba of front me nom. Wo mo di infie 18 years e konkuan na obetimi nom. Insa we ni bo anya dene. Ehun su nya dene. Ukọ VC10. Ukọ pap. Ukọ sport. Ukọ ebia ton se tun se bia so pa amuzu bit so benye bi. Upedodo atu a. Ye was Kumasi Santasi Apampetia Amuzu Junction. Onye dru ho a na se wo gira na wa friend number eye 0203 591010. Amuzu bitters tuaso.
Helios Care Center adwumayefo na sabre wati yenkan na o hwe yen na wonim se yen so de base ya na ye beboawo ye be ma solutions ene ye ba be hwe eye kotodwum hawo knee problem anase bia knee injury na before so ye be ko no so de numbers no egu screen na se eye afre na etu anamo na ebra ofrese si a adota phone kan no ho a betumi no akasa ya number no ena echwenko ye wasankofo bar stop ewo Michelle Camp Kwantimpon so abusia ene ye ba be hwe kotodwum hawo a ama ene obu hono mu a ontumi nante wo ha ade bechi osemi kotodwe no aho obu hono mu a hya ase a obu se ne kotodwe no emutai eye ne ya obu hono mu a nanka kane no otumi tu America enso ne onante kakra ya no yesi yonko jogging onante kakra osimenya mozipu ananse bia me kotodwe no kra no aloke bebajo woni nyina yen senchani anse okotodwe hya ase se ba be ye wo ya wo hya ase se uhu obi hono mu a adidi mu ama enei ontumi nante entubu hono mu a okura poma obi ekura aye clutches ansan wotumi anante se duodu sampempenso no a emohu ne nyina ne se obetu anamo na wodi wani a kire Helios Care Center ye behwe na kotodwom hawo no ebekwa emabium obi hono mu a na kase yo bebrebe obi so hono mu a ka na ball no na affecting the kotodwom moto anase bia wonyaka akwanchia ne nyina no ode ba obi so ho a oye footballer one land yi na affect the kotodwe ne nyina no ode ba Helios Care ye behwe na yeyi afiro so na yenhwe bibi kakra ewo ha eba ye kotodwe emu hawo asemu anase emu enkomo ena yeje ya abusia ohwe ha ye wo aye normal ni anase aye kotodwe a ohaw bia enimu no sei ena sese eye na otwodi amponyankopon abodiemu sei na oboye kotodwe no unse yesira dompe ene ye nan dompe no ehia ewo ye kotodwe no ho na ɛhɔ no bibi wɔ hɔ no mu a ɛda yɛhyerɛ dompe ɛne yɛnan dompe ne ntam a yɛfrɛ no cartilage na cartilage no yɛwɔ articular cartilage na articular cartilage no sei ɛna sɛ ɔhaw biara ɛni ho a sei dɛteɛ ɛna afei nso yɛwɔ normal joint space enti ɛkwan a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛda ɛyɛ cartilage no ɛne ɔyɛ wɔ hyerɛ cartilage ɛne wɔ nan cartilage ne ntam no sei ɛna ɛsɛ sɛ ɛyɛ deɛ ɔhaw biara ni ho no sei ɛna ɛsɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ne mo ɛkɔba sɛ bi asɛ ɔhaw ɛba ho a ɛno nso sei ɛna ɛbɛyɛ enti wohwɛ a wobɛhu sɛ yɛwɔ bone spurs ɛna yɛwɔ cartilage loss ɛna afei yɛsan nso wɔ joint space in narrowing na yɛ sɛ ɛkɔba saa narrowing no ɛyɛ sɛ sɛsɛ no wohu sɛ ɛkwan na ɛda ha no ɛkwan no abɛyɛ ketewa ɛwɔ ha wobɛhu sɛ cartilage no wo serɛ ɛne ɛyɛ wo nan deɛ no ɛyɛ aka bɔ mu ɛwɔ ha sei enti ɛkɔba ne saa abusua okotodwe no ɔkoa mu anaasɛ ɔtena no a wobrɛ wote yaw ɛsan sɛ dompe ne dompe ahyase ɛhyia na cartilage na alusu no nso wobɛhu sɛ cartilage no awaawai enti awaawai no nso ɛkɔba ne saa dompe ne dompe bɛyɛ den ɛbɛhyɛ ase sɛ ɛhyia enti ɛhyia saa wobɛhyɛ ase sɛ ɔte yaw ɔte pain ɛne enti ɛbɛduru baabi no ɔnan no sɛ wokoa sɛdeɛ mekaeɛ no nipa biara deɛ ɛsanka ɔnan no ɛyɛ flexible wokotodwe no enti wobɛtumi akoa ɔnan no atene mu kama ɛnso wobɛ hɔ a ne yɛ me ne wɔkasa yi wɔntumi nkoa ne nan no ɛntene mu na ɛkyerɛ wo sɛ wo cartilage no awewe anaasɛ bi a ebia na yɛ biribi a yɛfrɛ no saliva flute ɛyɛ flute bi a ɛno nso egu ɛyɛ yɛfrɛ no sɛn wo cartilage no mu biribi nso timi ma saa fluid no ɛbɛsen kɔ ebia na ɛka akwanhyia sɛ de medical ka kyerɛ wo no ebia na wo nso wo de na hyɛ aseɛ no wampɛntɛm enti ndatia ne sɛ kotodwe mu hawa ma ne wontumi mforo ka wontumi nkɔ adwuma wontumi nyina wona so nyi bibiaro wo mmɔden aso betu anamo na wo de aba Helios Care Center yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛyi afiri so ama wo kotodwe mu haw no ɛbɛkɔ a ɛnsa ɛma bi mabusua medical ka kyerɛ sɛ betu baabi anhwɛ yi a nanti ekura ho bɛyɛ ɔden ɛno na ma ne wobɛhu obi na okura poma abrante kama wobɛhu obi ababa wa kama na ɔno nso so ɔbɛtena ka mu agye sɛ mate fo ɔbɛyɛ mienu eso ne mu ansa na otimi afoka obi wɔ no ma ɔtena ka mu kakra yɛ kokuma ase odu nkɔkɔ a ontumi biom agye sɛ wosi fam da gye na home kakra ansa na otimi atewa so a abusua ɛma saa haw no ɛntena wo so nkyɛ fabra na Helios Care Center yɛhwɛ ne nyimfiri so yɛwɔ Sankofo bus stop Michelle Camp bra yɛ danse sɛ onya brɛ ɛhwɛ yɛ eti yɛ nyankopɔn yɛ adomu a da foforo yɛ bɛsan ahyia.
All right, thank you so much, my audience, wherever you are. Thank you. If this is your first time you're following this program, this is Time with Counsellor Stella, live here on Great Commission TV, and we do it every Wednesday. And of course, you know, I always have intelligent guests in the house for you. Do not forget to subscribe and like and hit that button and share. Please, if this is your first time, yes, on YouTube, on Facebook, Great Commission TV GH, on my personal YouTube account, Stella's Chat Room. Do not forget to subscribe to get to know, for us to talk. And I want you to also give us your take right here. We're discussing how to deal with a partner who hides their emotions. Those partners that bottles and keep how they feel within them, they don't let it out. How do you deal with them? We come to find out that you need to understand why. Why are they like that? Why do they decide to keep whatever it is within them? Some, we find out that some is due to they don't want to face face conflict, or they don't want to generate conflict. Some, they wouldn't like to let how they feel. Maybe their partner might be harsh on them or might make them feel weak and all of that. They decided to keep it out. And Chief said, no, in no circumstances do you keep how you feel and hide your feelings from your partner. It causes a whole lot of havoc and it breaks this relationship into pieces. And my lady CEO made us to understand, Rahina, that it's good to keep some, but it depends. But you should let it out. But it depends what the situation on ground is. You might choose to let go so that we move on in peace, because you don't want to cause havoc, especially for those that have partners that are very harsh or toxic or do not want to accept their mistake. Rahina said we need to let go and let the peace reign. We keep moving on. We want to find out, how do you create an atmosphere when you find out, after getting to know why do they choose to keep their emotions, some due to past relationships, some due to they don't want to generate conflict, some due to they just want peace to reign. Now we want to find out, if you find out you love this person so much and this is how he or she is, this is the person's weak point, the person don't like bringing how he feels out due to that is how he or she is, because some people are born like that. How do you cope with them? I want us to talk about creating space. Rahina made a point. My lady said it's good to have a good space with them. Let them feel good. Let them feel the atmosphere, especially when they are not in a mood. Let them feel all right. I don't know what you have to say on that aspect. Do you support that?
No, I don't support that.
Why you don't support that? Can you speak out? I want you to use local dialect for us.
Yeah, I don't. In support to.
Why?
In support to, because if you're Debo, if you're Debo, can have. Keji. Blanchine mi alo ye blan ni obo modin aka oke ni bi ba to alo ba keep ni bi o mi ken owu alo nga if you dibo ni me ko me na letomo o je noko alo mi fe ne ke wa alo nke save in relationship shin o male o gbenu emo alo ogbe yo because ke o ngapo to be ne chon unga no nga ya no chumo de ba late sa no ko ni bi etene no ke chuni ko dwemo ko nga no ko ni li te o ko nga ba wi eten sa no ko nga me nga ko ba to iken ale ne chon ake no fi obonu no chon obonu ake be no njibu because sa no ke dwemo ke ni li atoyi ake enu chumo ne chumo me time ikpa me be ba hia shike onu o decide ke o yue no ke wo mi o pin no ko pin ogbo no ko ogbo o ba gbo na ba fun
Exactly.
ni wo ni bi ko me wo ko akeko o ke ni wo mi o ke wo mi o ke wo mi o ke wo mi ke amini mini poten yo mi min to wale no ke ni bi wo mi je no ko kwapa ni na sa ko ke no ko awo kenu ko ngbo na wie mu e ha ni no feel fine ye glashing me.
Thank you so much. Ni have nailed it. He made us to understand you need to let it out. That's what we keep hitting. That's the button we keep stepping in. I want Lady Rahina to take us through. Rahina, you made a statement that we need to create a good atmosphere when you come across people that don't like letting things out. And you made us to understand that you are not saying it is good to harbor resentment or to keep or to bottle your emotions. Probably your partner have wronged you. No, you are saying that it depends on the circumstances, what it is. Okay, but I want you to help me also understand. When it comes to that situation, your partner or such a person like keeping just for peace to reign, how do you go with such person? I think you answered this question earlier on, but just give us like 2 lines. Yeah. That's one thing I want you to hit for our audience to pick.
I think you must always create a space for them.
Good.
Sound crofron, omo here, akrokro, kasachre, and then my omo feel say, I'm here. I understand you don't want to talk now, but I'm here. Anytime you are ready to talk, I'm here. I will listen. Don't just say it. Make them feel what you are saying. Yes. Sometimes some people just see things and the other party will be like, is this how you are going to talk to me? I'm not going to even voice out at all. But sometimes the way you go about your talking, make them feel you want to listen. Make them feel you are there.
For them.
I chose you for a reason.
Yeah.
I chose to marry you for a reason. Person me ma who say me wo ho so bia ni ho kra me wo ho ma. I'm ready say me tie o ha obia. And then please omo kasa such people no and what's all be interrupt you. Yeah, sometimes it's hard. Nipa ni betumi aka bibia na entisa. But because of ordering your man share ni munti, creating your man bebre wona dream money na kumem. Exercise patience.
Yeah.
No kasari.
Exactly.
O kasari no abisa ni sempa o cho. We dey wa humbrasem we wi means me to make kasana.
You need to
That
take
thing-
permission.
Yes, it's good to ask permission
Yeah,
from such people.
I support that.
Because with whatever they are feeling or
Yeah.
however they are feeling, who pen or what obey to me understand
Exactly.
them. Who do you expect to understand them? To say who want to me, I found one to one manner. Yeah, why in a best?
Exactly.
So I think, say, and also bet me abua. There was so many ways. I think with this, sometimes we just, ladies, I'm a woman, so I will speak on behalf of Ma. We just want to be listened to. We just want, say, ube Maya feel it, say,
Yeah.
you are not judging us. Even
Yeah.
though what I did was wrong.
Wrong.
Mommy feel it, say,
Yeah.
don't judge me. It's not right, but I'm not going to judge you. You have the right to your own opinion. Be biara person would you go to me. I am here to make you see, say, oh, and yes, and ya no, na say, and yes, and ya no, and yes, sakra.
Yeah.
Sometimes so be cry, obi walk and the to me fool. Say, no, what are you trying to tell me? I dem me Jimmy and oh, dear man, can you back?
No, can
Can
we?
yeah.
Thank
Then
you.
you come in and explain
Yeah.
it, send a bear and be say what's
You're making it. Thank you so much. You've nailed it.
Yeah.
I'm sure whatever you are, you're ready to bring your take. Like I keep saying all the time, that this is not just for us that we are sitting in the studio. We are here for you, our audience, to also listen and also advise us and bring your take so that we can also learn from you. Thank you wherever you are. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. I love you, my viewers. All right, let me come to Chief. Chief, why do most of the time men like keeping? They want to feel they are the man. I don't want to let my woman to know this. I don't want my woman to feel bad. I want to just keep it. And you see them dying, sinking. Why do most men do it? Yeah.
Thank you, Auntie Stella.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Make hini filo na me yake ameji hin mene nta TV no mi wie maka ke amedwemo fa no fenu no ba feel like boji no e bodwemo e fa ono mi shishi because nke wo ye dwen lo ni wo ye nile lo da ni wo ye nga lo no kenu we ke bo ni bi etene o jele mi en o yin o sheko sani ona dwen mo fi o ni le fi o ke nga fi o no fe no fi o chele ke bile ke mo konklon o ke fi o ba ko bi e ko bi e fi o no fe no fi o dwen mo ye no fe no fi o nga ye oke nga eto no fi o yi no oyue keke oke onga alo o mami alo yo fen yo partner alo efen no ba she oyue keke sa no dwen yue mo yi no ke nga to yue mo ya ke ye ni ntani ma yue na epo na kuma ke environment yin lo no oyue je fen ya tap ayo no ke nga eto yi shike eyomi no ya ke minjinu be yoe mingani ebe wale sani omali
Okay.
nko ake ojo mo fa yoe ye ko me po ye wale febo ne ni le ne yin kejibo yoe alobo nu abole tuye obanyo ya shon yo wala shinemi
Okay.
no keji o feel na kanie yo mi pe ni le ta yo ojo mo no ba na ke onyin oya no yo wala shine ne yin pi na kan suban ekome ye na kan suban wona ye wo daily activities ake yin ekome ne ke leginu in experience ye man ko ni wokele yo hia ni ina ye ake leginu ke je nu chunwe ba nchon e control wife onim se mi yire nu keke ona atumo authority.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Chief.
Sani wo check na kan suke ba je inu fenu ni yo na kan dwemo je inu fenu ni na kan idea aka sani kaseni ne ba na ni le ake yo ne ni kele yo ne impact na ni no won impact na sani onye ole ake. There is a difference between relationship ke partner.
All right, Chief.
So your wife is your partner. It's better half. No, without air, you cannot do anything.
All right, Chief.
Without air,
Yeah.
you cannot do anything. So think about those things and then
And
let's
let it
go.
go.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's where she was pointing at. The
Yeah,
initially
and that is
time.
why I support
That
her.
is her part. Yeah. All right, but Chief, most of the time, men. Do you notice this, my woman? When they maybe, for example, they had a terrible day, they just don't. They'll tell you they just don't want to talk.
Yeah.
They just don't want to talk. If you don't want to talk, how would your woman know that this is how you feel? To know how to make you feel good.
Yeah.
I think it's better you
Yeah.
open up and stop keeping. Men will go like, I don't want to talk. And some men, when you see their face, as soon as they are coming back, you should know that, oh, they are not in the mood. And so women will just pack themselves and leave them. They will be sinking, dying in pain and all of that. I think every man or most men or people that are like that should be able to open up. Oh, honey, this is how my day has been. It's not been nice. It has not been good. And narrate how you feel. And I think in other way around, the woman should understand whenever my partner, my husband comes home, he doesn't wear smart things, are not working out well. There's something wrong somewhere. You should also find a way and know how to approach him.
Yeah.
I don't know, can you give us an example of how you can approach a man that do not want to express or say how he feels, maybe when he's going through terrible times?
I think approaching such men, you just have to know how to start your conversations. Sometimes the way you start the conversation will even
Worsen it.
trigger or worsen the man. So you just sit back and watch him and just know how to start your conversation. I'm sure sometimes even if you start, they may not be even giving you the attention you need. But with patience, with this, just try to brush off the attitudes, whatever they are.
I have a message right now.
Okay.
I'll come back to that. Okay. My name is Cynthia. I like your program so much. I enjoy what you guys are doing. But I want to ask this. My husband always come home of late, not smiling with me as usual. And most of the time when I go like, honey, how was your day? Are you really okay? What is happening? He tells me that, are you my keeper? What should I do about it?
Let me chip in. Let me chip
make
in.
it short so that she can take short.
You know, Makake, qualify. Money be your question. Eteshi monkey. Eteshi monkey. Konike wule wo ne chele. Eke la kele ba yue. They be lesson. No ni gbe na. Ibana no ni gbe na. Because you mo fen mo ji join lo. Mi inko me da ne. No mo ebo mo fen mo pepepe. No ke no ko gbe na. Na ekole no ko poten ni gbe na. No asa ne find out. To mo be ni ra you. E find no ni poten. E force like keep on asking him. No ni poten ni gbe. He will say
yes.
It.
Like my lady said right now, that depend on how you start the conversation.
Yeah.
So it depends, right? How you
Yes,
start.
and then
Chip in.
prayer.
Yeah.
Prayer
Let's hear.
also works.
Works,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to hear.
Sometimes when you genuinely love someone,
You pray for them.
yes,
Yeah.
Prayer.
I think prayer will really work.
Works. Yeah.
Yeah. You see there's a saying that what's meant to be will be.
Yeah.
And no whole. But I think sometimes also has
Actually,
a major role and play in our marriage.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think she should, if she approaching him is going to be a problem or causes problem.
All right.
She should divert that energy to prayer
Okay.
and see. And then sometimes fast as well.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you need to show God how much
Yeah.
you need him.
Yeah. To be part of that relationship
You
or
need
marriage.
him for him to also listen.
Yeah.
If you sacrifice your sleep and get up and talk to God, why won't he listen?
Yeah.
He will listen and your husband will change it.
All right, let me quickly drop our telephone number. Someone just sent me a message. He said, where is the telephone number we want to call in? 055-773-0028. Please call in. This is our telephone number. Please, sorry for the late for dropping this number. 055-773-0028. Please call us and let's hear your take. Please, quick one. Thank you so much. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
Come on.
So she should pray.
All right. She made us to understand that prayer too matters. Some men are difficult. We know God created men to be egoistic people, but most of them have added more. It has become double egoistic people. That's who they are. So it makes things difficult. Most of the time, men are the one who like harboring things. For me, they like keeping it, but they feel because they are men. Most of them don't do it because they don't love their woman, they don't care. But when they do that, that is what Chief tries to say earlier. He was saying earlier on that we will keep things within you, you keep your emotion, you don't unbottle them, you keep them tight. It later becomes something terrible. It shatters home and it destroys the marriage or the relationship. That's what Chief started with. And I think it's good, even no matter how egoistic you are, you let it release so that your partner will know what is happening. Will also console you or give you an encouragement or advice or give you inspiring or motivational words to kindle and bond and build your spirit. For example, sometimes we know that men face a whole lot of challenges. I know very well. They take care of themselves, take care of their wives, take care of the family, relatives, and all of that, and they want to meet the standard of their colleagues. I understand. And the first challenges at the workplace. We know all of that. But remember that you have a woman. I'm saying this because most of the time, men are the ones that I know do this most. I don't know about you, but for me, I know that men mostly like keeping, bottling, tighten up how they feel. Some of them feel, I don't want to disturb my wife. No, you need to let it out. How you bring it out might bring more solutions, and the woman, how you go about it, will also bring more solutions. So I think this is where we need more good communication. When we keep talking about communication builds good relationship, communication, just not just communication, but a good one. I don't know, can I hear, do you have anything to say?
Communication.
Have you come across where a woman herself is keeping things without letting it out? A woman, not a man.
Yes.
And how did it go?
It never went well.
All right.
Can
we hear?
Never ended well, because like me saying from the beginning of the program how some circumstances makes people want to stay silent. Or no need no. Eba ne say like ni kunu etu kwan. Then the husband wasn't with her. Inti I don't know whatever the man see quite to no and share that easy.
Yeah, it's true.
Sometimes the man be so omokwa na ese omo asisa kaka. But you say was sister as in a bad way, you might never know what he is going through there. But a lack of communication din. Inti bibi kakra na no ye dedi agu ni yire so. Bibi kakra no ye dedi agu ni yire person kan bibi po a. Say see abedru time bi na oba ni suro be man.
No, Suro.
Yes, no Suro man. She couldn't even call the husband and tell him, I miss you.
Wow.
No Suro, because, or see, anytime call to me friend, you couldn't say, oh no, don't talk about these things, please. Me, I don't have time for this. That is what the man
always says. Men always
don't
do
talk
that.
About this thing. I'm not ready for this thing. Pacho baby, if I baby say all the time the man keeps shutting doing down. The men is
some of the men.
Most men.
Some. See, they are
Most
good men.
Some.
They are good men out there.
Yeah.
They are just not many.
They are
very, very good men out there.
So there's good. We have good
when
women
you
too.
listen to some other. With my job, it's like I'm a therapist and I'm
You
a counselor.
people.
I meet people and people randomly tell me stuff. You see, you listen to some people's problems and you are like, is this really, does it exist?
Yeah.
Does it exist? Because comparing it to other people's problem, I want to catch on. Who say, they are there. They are there.
Yeah.
Sansuna, mean to me, I cannot give percentage as to because I'm not the creator, so I cannot know the percentage of how many. But there are good men out there too. Trust me. Unless you've not met the person.
Yeah.
It's a no son, man, yes, surprised. Or who say, hey, I know, try me through. Is it real? Like sometimes they try to pinch themselves. They try to. Me person me realize it say, idea way really exists. Like, is it happening?
That's fine.
Because of the experience I only auntie. Bibi Papa Hebano.
All right. I think we have a caller. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you for calling. Where are you calling us from and your name, please?
My name is Aqua. I'm calling from Bremen, Siam.
You're calling from?
Bremen is Siam from Ejumako district.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for calling. Let's hear your take. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome, sir. Hello.
Hello, we are listening to you.
Okay. Can I speak to you?
Yes.
Feel free.
Okay. The other person we can say in a relationship, obi, other kase, name for a dean command. Okay, NTM gumi so near the no. Everything you have said, if you are not on sure the right time, so ni do for no dean command. Because if you are ukunu fi juma ba wabre so man so jare na ojiji ana bibisa sana o nkomo bi a woni na abo ana say ebi a wo fi juma ba no obeja ma na da ma tin woni nkomo bi a na woni na abo ni na aka kan because remember no you go through a lot of stress and all these things so we steady with partner no now who say Satan we need in common every year. Satan we anytime we need in common. If you are okay, you might background now say the new one. We will say no. You know, it's not in the mood. There's a minute kata. That's not and the phone to the team. Which means to do with it. We will say, you say why is she? Why is she? If you want more, come from or yes, or yes, you should move back. Now who say, oh, and I mean, you want then watching at the right time.
Yeah.
Manage Commander Moody no auntie, Yaboma Basso, one course baby.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for your take. We appreciate it all. I think we're wrapping up for today. We would like to discuss on that particular issue or whatever he has said that is very interesting. Of course, we know he's interesting. He made a point, man, that said most of the time, and it's true, women don't really welcome their husbands well from work. That one is true. But those days, our grandparents' time, it was so fantastic. When your husband comes back from work, you help him to take water in the bathroom, ask him what he want to eat, prepare for him, massage him, and all of that. There was so much love, but today it is not so. But we will talk about this some other time. He made a good point, and we appreciate your take. We really appreciate. We hope to hear from you next week, same time here live on Great Commission TV. We're talking about how to deal with your partner, spouse, people that like keeping, harboring, bottling things within them without letting them out to their partner. We don't wonder why you love someone, you don't let them know how you feel or know what they do wrong for them to take correction and what have you. Please, we will continue talking about this next week, but then we want to wrap up. Can you give us like 2 advice to the men chief so that we wrap up for the day? Our time is up.
Okay, thank you.
Just short one.
The only advice I will just give to, if I would say most of the men, is like.
Just make it one, sir.
Come again.
Just make it one. Just make
okay.
One. So she'll give one.
Oh, okay. It's like they should, as per what Raina is saying, they should keep God in their relationship, and they should know when, where, and how to approach their wives. That is all I was saying.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You've nailed it. Please, can you give ladies one advice? Please?
Yeah, ladies. Sometimes, please. I know it's hard with the children, your work, house, chores, but please, sometimes you try to be patient with your man. And I've learned something. I've grown to learn something. You don't always have to retaliate when your man is even aggressive. Use that energy to pray. You just pray and see what God will do for you. If truly that man is your husband, you will see changes. Everything is going to be okay. With time.
Exactly.
It isn't easy, but I know with time it will be.
Exactly. Thank you so much, my viewers. Thank you so much, myself and this interesting guest. We've nailed it. I'm sure our tech is so fantastic, and I know wherever you are standing right now watching us, could be behind your TV set, it could be on your social media handles. I know you enjoy what we are doing, but try next week to give us your take, call in and do the necessary thing for us to feel that yes, you are with us. Thank you so much wherever you're watching us from. My name is Stella. Yes, the host of Time with Counsellor Stella. Thank you so much. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Great Commission TV. Like I said earlier on Facebook, Great Commission TV GH. And follow me live if you want to share whatever you feel with me. Follow me on my YouTube channel, Time with Counsellor Stella, and call me on my phone number if you want to 0554841127. Probably you want to sponsor this program. You're highly welcome, and I'll be so grateful. You can contact me on this number as well.